So this is a recent conversation between Jaguar and Lagena Gold. Apparently it's only a day old. Jaguar calls Lagena, why is this woman calling this young girl to harass her and torment her? Lagena is in her own little world, minding her own little business with her imaginary family and friends. So why in the world is Jaguar calling this child and tormenting her life? Hit the like bell, guys, as you come onto the channel, and don't forget to subscribe. But I want to know, y'all drop it in my comments, please. Why is Jaguar doing this? TJ is no longer there for her to torment, and now she got to find other people. She has called Sean DeVive earlier. She started to cuss him about Naisha. Now, if she wants to cuss Naisha, why don't she get on her channel and just put out a video? Well, why call Sean DeVive? Because she wanted to torment him also. TJ is gone. TJ is just happy-go-lucky in her little, Hotel 6 or Motel 6 or 8 or whatever, wherever she is. In some motel somewhere. She's happy-go-lucky, just minding her business. But Jaguar is tormenting everybody. Okay? So now she calls Lagena. This is the conversation. Listen, you can't make this stuff up on your best day. The best writers in the world, the big novel writers can't make this stuff up. They should have been employing Jaguar. But let's listen to the conversation, folks.
Hello. Hello, Lagena. How are you? How you doing? Huh? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah. You know who this is, right? Kinda. Kinda, or you do? Say my name. You know my name.
Guys, that's when someone wants control over you from the get-go. Whenever you're conversating with someone, you're having a conversation, and the person wants to empower the conversation, they will make a move like Jaguar just did. When she said, say my name, that's a power move. If Lagena answers and say her name, that means she has control over Lagena and that whole conversation. Let's take a listen.
I'm not angry with you. Okay. I hope you know that.
Lagena did not say her name. Lagena just in typical Lagena's fashion, when she does this grunting, that kind of thing. She did not say the name.
I hope you know me well enough to know, or at least got me to the point where you can understand that I don't waste my emotion. You know that about me, right? Yeah. The only thing I'm not angry at you either. Well, yeah, you are, because I saw a lot of videos while I was away of how angry you were. No, I'm just disappointed because I feel like... What were you disappointed in? Amicably. No. There was no amicable. You and Monica ambushed me. How do we ambush you? Honey, we were at the hotel in Bossier. You refused to take your location. You refused to take the location button off on your phone. I told you, you said you didn't know how to do it. To give it to Sam, I said if people were truly after us, like we both believed, that if anybody came for you because of your negligence, I would protect my family first. And you told me you understood. So let's not do that part. Let's not do that part. We got in the car. Wait a minute. We got in the car. We heard that. We got in the car on our way back. We heard that wild story about you being pregnant by Sam and y'all being married and all of that. We all had that experience together in the car. It was news to all of us. And you know that. And then...
Was it a story that Lagena made up, or was it a story that was being planted in her brain by Jaguar? So when Jaguar said we all heard that story in the car and we all had an experience, was it an experience that was supposed to be a joke? Because I can see Jaguar saying, yeah, and you guys can pretend to be pregnant and having a baby and do this little podcast. I can see that, but I cannot imagine Lagena making up a story like that in front of Jaguar and Sam. There's no way she's going to make up a story and sit there in Sam's face and tell him that she's pregnant for him. Not when they never had intimacy. But then again, listen, she is schizophrenic. All right? But I'm going out on a limb for Lagena. What do y'all think? Drop it in the comment section.
When we stopped at Genesis, just to check in, everybody knew why I was going to White Rock to make the video for my husband, and everybody knew why I was doing it. Because he was out there, he was losing his mind, he had too much information, and he would put himself and everyone else in danger. Y'all know why I went out there. And when I came back,
had too much information and put everybody in danger. See, Jaguar is now. I'm wondering about Jaguar, and I continue to wonder about Jaguar because she's calling Lagena schizophrenic, and we know she has that diagnosis. But I'm beginning to wonder about Jaguar also, because she's talking like if they were in hiding from the Gestapo, and oh, my husband has too much information. He's gonna put all of us in danger. Sounds to me like somebody is mighty paranoid. Either that or schizophrenic. Let's continue.
Y'all had already made your move and dropped off Mom and Sam, and you went and collected all your belongings.
Yeah, that was the plan because I felt like
Sweetheart, did you hear what you just said? That was the plan. I wasn't included. Wait a minute. I was not, sweetheart, I was not included in that plan. I was sideswiped by that plan. So that means you made that plan with someone else. Now understand this. I told you.
I'm not keeping you there.
I told you what Monica was.
I don't believe it. I feel
You
like
don't believe it? Tell me something. What did you two think you were going to accomplish sitting here with the governors?
with the governor, I just wanted to see was she accurate or not.
Was she accurate or not?
No.
Sweetheart.
Not in my opinion.
2-3 months before, when she called talking about she wanted Giovanni's soul while we were at Real Life Studio, you sat there and said that you were just as powerful a witch as she was, and you was going to put something on her, and you was going to take care of her, and then you turn around the second that I go to jail, and you're sitting on the camera with her.
I didn't know she was the girl that did all this.
Yeah, you did. You knew exactly who it was. You knew
I didn't
exactly.
know she was the one.
Yes, she was the one that said she wanted Giovanni's soul. You were standing there. I told you about it. Please don't play coy with me. You're too intelligent for this.
I guess since the governess wanted his soul, Jaguar figured she was going to smoke up the ashes because that's what she was doing. She said she admitted to smoking her son's ashes, and all this sweetheart that she's doing with Lagena. That's called nice nasty. That's when you really want to cuss the person out, but you're going to play the little game, a slow workup into cussing them out. But that slow workup is going to be very nice and easy and steady. You're going to say dear, sweetheart, sugar plum, dumpling, and then you're going to cuss them the hell out at the end.
The only reason I know who she was because Monica told me who she was.
No, honey, I had you on the phone with her months before at Real Life Studio. How didn't you know? Sweetheart, you're too intelligent. You are too intelligent for that. And even if you didn't know it was the same woman, Monica did.
Yeah, but
And guess what? The first thing I watched, Lagena, I watched the interview. One of the first things she said to you was, the first time you came to my attention, Jaguar Wright brought you to me, and your response was, well, I don't know about that. I know that she really didn't like you, and da-da-da-da-da, and yada, yada, yada.
I didn't know y'all.
So then you, listen to me, in that statement alone, you knew it was the same person. Please don't play, sweetheart, please don't play with me. Don't play with me.
When you first
I never, listen to me. You can say, look, you can say what you want to say, but you know what Monica is. You know what Monica is. You know what Monica is.
What is she?
She's a black hole. She literally sucks the life out of everything near her. And she's been doing it for decades.
So if Jaguar knew that she's a black hole, why was Jaguar going around her? We saw Jaguar making music in that woman's house. We saw Jaguar staying over at that woman's house. She said she never stayed over, but the evidence showed that she was over there often enough. And early in the morning, she would be making videos. This is when she was hitting the road, and Mama Francis, they were in the dark in the house. And word have it, she was over there to take showers. That's the word on the street. I don't know how true it is. This is all alleged, but let's continue.
You told me yourself that the Baba Law told you the bitch was off and not to trust her.
He didn't say that not to trust her. He just said you got on cover for it.
Oh, come on. Come on, Lagena. Don't forget we had that conversation after you came to me and told me that she recorded you during that spiritual session with the Baba Lao. And what was my response?
What did you say? You're not supposed to record intimate conversation between you and the Bible.
Exactly.
Yeah. And
Was I not angry? Was I not angry? Was I or was I not angry?
And I wasn't either, but you going online and saying all
Oh, sweetheart, you were very, very, very disturbed. And I was angry that she would invade your privacy like that.
Yeah.
And you...
What is this with Jaguar that she got to call everybody and disturb their peace? These people are very peaceful. Jaguar has got a spirit in her that is a warring spirit. She got to go to the exorcist. Maybe she should go to the Babalao, and the Babalao can pray for her or something, but she needs some type of intervention, some sage, chicken bones, something. Throw it her way. Maybe that spirit in her, that spirit that likes to wage war, will come out of her.
Notice to be true. And then you let her sit you down with that witch on camera. That's funny because in the interview you said that it was Genesis' suggestion, and because of the reading that she did on by 10, that's why you wanted to do it. That's what you said.
You didn't offer it, and I said no. I've been saying no because y'all didn't get along. So after the Bob Dylan interview, I'm like, okay, let me back to myself. So I still said that one. And to see if she'd be acting.
Lagena, you and I have unfinished business.
At that point, I would have told her we ain't got no type of business. The only business we got is this click that I'm going to put in your ear when I hung up this phone. Why is it Lagena entertaining this woman when their relationship was over and done from the time Lagena moved out of that car into Genesis' home? So tell me why she entertaining Jaguar and her foolishness.
Okay. We have unfinished business. Now I know what you are, and you know what I am. Yeah. We have to get this complete.
It's the unfinished business. The kiss that she was trying to put on Lagena in that bar. Because we saw when Lagena pulled all the way back, honey. Jaguar was not going to plant no kiss on that young woman. She pulled back. And I think she hit her cheek with the lips. Okay? But it wasn't going towards the cheek. It was going somewhere else. And Lagena pulled back so far, she was rattled, honey. She was shook. And before we knew it, she was moving into Janice's home. Is that the unfinished business that Jaguar is talking about? This is all alleged.
So, I'm going to figure something. And I'll present it to you. And you have every choice to say yes or no. You're a grown adult.
Listen, that song's a little too scary for me. Lagena, you don't want to hear no more of that mess. You should be hanging up this phone at this point. You don't want to hear no type of presentation that's coming later on, and you're a grown adult and you have a right to turn it down. What is she offering? Guys, drop it in the comment section. What do you think? Jaguar is going to offer Lagena a relationship maybe because she's a grown adult and have the right to say no? I don't know. It's not sounding too good. Lagena is a grown adult, yes, but Jaguar, you can be her mama. Hell, you can be her grandmama because Lagena is not even 30 yet, according to what papers you're looking at. One paper said 30, the other one said 28. I'm looking at the one that says 28, okay? You can be her grandmama.
Just make sure you weigh out the options. Because after everything that's happened, you realize I don't owe you anything, right?
No, you never owe me anything.
And you want to know what's so interesting? Of all of the shit that you had to say, you didn't show any of the cash apps. You didn't show any of the evidence of all of the money that I sent to you to your cash app while you were in my care. You didn't talk anything. You didn't. No, sweetheart.
So you sent it to me.
Sweetheart, I sent you money. Period. You gotta realize that I have my own Cash App account. You do realize, Lagena.
Own Cash App account. I thought she told TJ she didn't have a Cash App account. And that's why she was using TJ's Cash App account. Was it just a story just to see what's in TJ's Cash App account and what she can get a hold of? I don't know, folks. I distinctly recall her telling TJ she don't have no Cash App account. That's why she got to use hers. Or, I don't know, guys. Something clean in the buttermilk. Something ain't clean in the buttermilk.
I have my own Cash App account. I have my own Cash App log.
You sent it to my card to pay for your bills.
To pay for my bills, I sent you the money that we got offline to rent. I'm sorry, to what is it? To get the car out of tow, which everybody said you pay. Wait a minute. No, Lagena. Listen to me. There are over 20 accounts. There are over 20. See, I hate when you get to the over talking. I'm not fitting a narrative in anything. I'm saying I have concrete evidence of every dime I ever sent you. I have concrete receipts. See, now you're getting huffy, you're getting puffy, you're getting defensive. And the only time you sound very defensive.
Recorded or what you're doing again, we gotta be clear on it.
We gotta be what?
Clear about it.
Clear about what? Oh, so you think I'm recording so trying to, I don't know, spin what you're saying?
I've been around you, so I know, because you're trying to put a narrative.
I'm trying to put a narrative to what? I'm stating facts. I have receipts for every dime I ever sent you.
And I can go dispute the reason why you gave me this. Always.
You can dispute it. Why would you dispute it? Every time I sent you money, I put something in the note line. Everything that I sent you, I put it in the note line. What I sent it to you for.
Guys, do you all believe that? Because I would think, yes, she did send her some money. But I don't think it's all that money she's claiming, or else she would have showed it. She would have showed proof of all this money that she claims that she sent Lagena Gold. She's just tried, I believe, to spin the narrative now for her fans to believe that she's the one who sent all this money to Lagena to bail her out, to get the car out, various things that Lagena put her money towards. She's now making it seem as though it's justified that she don't owe Lagena anything because she sent Lagena money. This is what she's trying to do. When we know that Lagena has bailed her out twice, I believe it was twice, and got her car out of pound. So if anything, she owes Lagena money. And plus, the $6,000 or $7,000 that everybody was sending for Lagena, Jaguar, according to Lagena, gave her only $500 and kept the rest. So she kept a good $5,500 of Lagena's money. So she owes Lagena money. She's trying to spin it so now it looks as if she don't owe Lagena nothing. It's a wash.
Sometimes it was for love. Sometimes it was for food. Sometimes it was for gas. No, it's just so interesting that just to listen, especially when you was breaking bad and talking crazy.
You had your card. Oh wait, you were telling me.
No, I didn't have my card. My card was at the post office, like you knew, and I hadn't collected all of my mail, which I believe sound very defensive.
Recorded or what you're doing again?
In terms of having receipts for every dime she sent Lagena Gold. Well, receipts you can, especially if you're putting it in a log, you can now pencil in or type in anything now. You can type in, I sent you 6,000, 10,000. Nobody knows for sure, right?
And I can go dispute the reason why you gave me this. Always.
You can dispute it. Why would you dispute it? Every time I sent you money, I put something in the note line. Everything that I sent you, I put it in the note line. What I sent it to you for. Sometimes it was for love. Sometimes it was for food. Sometimes it was for gas. No, it's just so interesting that just to listen, especially when you was breaking bad and talking crazy.
You had your card. Oh wait, you were telling me.
No, I didn't have my card. My card was at the post office, like you knew, and I hadn't collected all of my mail, which I wasn't going to do until we moved. You knew all of this. You were not kept secret to anything that was going on. You knew. You knew. You knew. I told you my Cash App card was at the post office. I did not feel comfortable going to the post office because we were being followed.
Does that make sense, guys? There's a fool born every minute, and you can sell people a piece of the Brooklyn Bridge. But does it make sense that she has her Cash App card at the post office without a mail, and she didn't go pick it up, and she was going to pick it up after the move? Does not make sense. Because the Cash App card, you would want to have it to access money that people are sending you through Cash App, right? So why would she leave that at the post office? She was running game on Lagena Gold. That's what I see. And Lagena, I guess maybe somebody sat down and talked to her and said, listen, that was just a game move. Jaguar was running game on you. Now she's going to try for her to believe this crap that she left her card at the post office. Even Lagena Gold don't believe that anymore. Lagena said it happened twice. You said you left your card at the post office. That's when she was trying to get money out of Lagena. You guys remember when they went to Arizona? And she asked Lagena, I think it was for $40. She had to buy something across the street, and she didn't have her Cash App card with her. Well, that was a player's move. She was playing Lagena like a fiddle.
I know this.
So it wouldn't make sense for you to keep sending things to my card knowing that that put extra. So I would have been.
And I did put extra. Don't act like I never gave you no money. Don't act like when money came in, I never broke you down. When next? For the whole family. I treated you like one of my own.
Yeah, and I made sure not to get no expensive stuff either.
You made sure not to get no expensive stuff? Are you out of your mind?
Your mama.
You know what, sweetheart? Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Please remember when you're on the phone with me, you're talking to me. You're not talking to Monica, Space Cadet. I'm not.
No, why would Jaguar call Lagena and try to defame Monica? You cannot think highly of yourself to do something like that. Anybody who would call a young woman, now mind you, Jaguar is almost 50. She's calling Lagena, who is barely out of her 20s. She's probably about 30, 29, 30. And she is defaming Monica. How low does this woman think of her about herself? You can't be thinking of yourself in a good light that you would do something like that. I mean, everything is content, yes, but there's some lines you shouldn't even cross. But to call and deliberately try to defame Monica to Lagena, how low can you go? How low can you get? Jaguar is so wrong for this. And Lagena can be thinking very highly of her at this point. But Jaguar does not see anything wrong in her behavior, unfortunately. But she needs a lot of help. She needs serious psychiatric help because this is mental illness, folks. That's what this really is. You don't do that to a young person. She did it with TJ's children. She called them out and cussed them out and even told baby girl that she is lucky that she was adopted. And that child, from my understanding, didn't even know she was adopted. That's the travesty of it all. Jaguar is a very evil individual. She's got a demonic spirit that needs to be exorcised.
Because the two of you are heavily intertwined in this awkwardly weird engagement.
What awkwardly weird engagement?
Oh, sweetie. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, it's not drama for no reason. These are the facts, and this is the truth. Understand this. I'm nowhere near done. I'm just getting started. If I were you, listen to me. If I were you, I would be worried about my future because I don't think Monica's going to be an option for you much longer. No, it's not a threat. It's a reality. She broke the law. She manipulated the law. She used you to do it, and she will answer for her crimes.
Guys, in all the years, Jaguar have been threatening people. She have not filed a report. She have not filed charges against anybody. She has not put anybody in jail. She has not called the FBI, the cops, nothing. This woman is full of threats. That's all. All smoking guns. All bark and no bite.
If I were you, I'd be worried about my future because your little safe haven over there is about to disappear.
Okay. This is the weird stuff y'all got going on.
Oh, it's not weird. It's not weird. Honey?
I think Jaguar is just pissed off that Lagena got a roof over her head and she's still in a hotel, can't find her way out to get even a decent apartment. That's what's pissing her off.
It's just really simple. You bet wrong. You bet on the losing team. That's all.
If she had bet on Jaguar, she would have been in a hotel from pillar to post and can't find her way out. So I guess she bet on a winning team because she got a roof over her head, she got a job, and she's not bumming, begging money on the internet, begging for money with cash apps.
You over there making EPs, not making me peace. You over there doing tarot card readings. You're not doing tarot card readings. You got this woman parading you all around. You got this woman parading you all around like a sideshow freak.
Sideshow freak. Isn't that what Jaguar was doing with Lagena Gold? When she took her out of Detroit and knowing that that child was schizophrenic, had her all over the internet parading her like a sideshow freak. She's the one, you see, it's reflecting. She's reflecting. She is really looking herself in the mirror. And whatever she's saying right now, that's her. It's her who have done these things. Not DJ Genesis. It's her. She had Lagena, parading Lagena all over the internet, doing all these side shows. Like she said, like if she was a freak. As for the tarot card reading, Lagena was into that before she met Jaguar. So this is nothing new that she's reading people's palms. She was into that long before she met Jaguar. And Jaguar took her out of Detroit. If you look on her website, going back, she was into tarot cards reading. So Jaguar is just so unhappy with who she is that she got to make everybody else unhappy. And I don't know why people keep picking up. SDW got to stop picking up for Jaguar. Pick up the phone and just hang it up. If you're tired of the ringing, every time it rings, hang it up. If you know it's her. Same with Lagena. Why did Lagena pick up the phone? I don't know. And then she's entertaining her, talking to her. I would have hung that phone up so quickly. She wouldn't know what hit her.
And nobody has any respect for her. And all of their endeavors are about to fall completely through the floor. You are not going to be able to rely on that space for much longer. I'm telling you the truth.
So what is she suggesting? That Lagena come live with her in a hotel and give up a nice home? Because DJ Genesis just bought a new home. And I'm sure Lagena got a very lovely room and very lovely environment over there at DJ Genesis. So what is Jaguar really saying here? I don't understand.
Period. I don't lie. You know that.
Oh my
Mama
God.
does. You know that.
No, we
You got
don't.
it wrong, kid. That's all. I was just get along. I was young.
She's talking to her. Oh, that's all, kid. She herself said Lagena is not a kid. So why is she pandering to her saying, oh, that's all, kid? Kid, you know I don't tell lies. I tell the truth, kid. No, she's not a kid. She's a woman. She's 30 years or 29. She's grown. Like Jaguar always said, she's grown. So treat her like a grown person. Stop with this kid, a sweetheart, and all this pandering. We now know that Jaguar is out of friends. So everybody she has made enemies out of, she's double backing, trying to make friends again with those people. I hope those people realize that Jaguar does not have their best interests at heart. All she wants is to make content out of them. Now she contacted Lagena Gold. You're going to hear her talking about this DNA testing all over again because she needs content. That's all this is.
You wish we would get along? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a lovely fantasy. I just don't know which reality that could ever happen in. That bitch is my enemy. Period. You know how I deal with my enemies. Stand close to her if you want to. You're doing it at your own risk. You gotta stop allowing.
That sounds like a threat to me. If she's telling Lagena Gold, stay close to Genesis if you want to, you're doing it at your own risk. That's a threat. That's a perceived threat.
The seduction of delusion to play a part in your decision making. It's very seductive, delusion, to not have to face facts and not have to face reality, to not have to face anything but how you want to see things or how you want them to be. That's just not reality, kid. In no reality, in any dimension, will me and that bitch ever be cool? There is no Hakuna Matata, Helter Skelter. And the simple fact that you're not acknowledging that goes to show me that you've been living in a delusional state a little bit more than I thought. You would have to be completely delusional to think that me and that whale-ho bitch will ever be cool again.
I don't doubt that. And I understand for both sides how y'all feel.
No, there are no both sides. There's what happened, and then there's what happens next. Now, like I said, you and I have unfinished.
You can do whatever you want to do. I can't stop her from doing whatever she wants.
You're absolutely right. But guess what? You rode with it, though. You rode with it. You let that crazy fly on. Yes, on the kids. When I told you about the emails that people were sending me. When I told you about the emails that people were sending me, and I sent them to Azine to warn them. And you sat there while that fat bitch lied and said, I threatened to call CPS on those children.
Okay, so what was Lagena supposed to do? Go and put her hands over her mouth to stop her from talking? There's nothing Lagena can do. DJ Genesis is a grown woman. So, Jaguar really needs to check herself into a mental hospital and start taking her meds, because this is completely not acceptable for her to call this young girl and blame her for something that DJ Genesis have done. It makes no sense.
That's a lie.
From what I said, or from what he said, you only said something you brought somebody else in. So I didn't say that.
What are you talking about? I sent the goddamn emails to Azine. I forwarded them the emails that came from other people, just like I said. You sat there and lied us on the kids. You know it's a bold thing lie.
So it sounds as if Jaguar needs to take this up with DJ Genesis. This is not something that she should address with Lagena, because it's none of her business. What Jaguar and DJ Genesis have going on, what kind of beef they have going on, is none of this young woman's business. What is wrong with Jaguar? She has completely lost her mind.
Come on now. Helter Skelter, listen to me, sweet. Helter Skelter is coming, and you can sit here and you can play the I don't know and I didn't know. You know what? That ain't going. None of that's gonna matter. None of that. Listen to me. None of that.
In my part, I know what I did and what I didn't do.
Understand this.
Somebody else and how they feel like
when the authorities begin to question you, keep this same energy and save your ass.
Authorities get to question you for what? Like, what is authorities got to do?
Did I not just tell you? Helter Skelter is coming.
How is it gonna come?
I don't think you get what I'm telling you. Helter Skelter is coming. Keep the same energy when the authorities question you, and make sure you embrace your mental health diagnosis as schizophrenic, so they'll give you a pass.
I don't have that. My Bible out.
I hear what you're saying, and I'm telling you right now, federal agents don't give no about your Baba loud.
Yeah.
Okay, so the federales are involved now, the federal agents. Okay, Jaguar, tell me. Oh, you got a big case against Lagena, against Genesis, against SDW, against everybody out there. Oh, the federales are coming and get them. Okay, girl.
They care about what's on your paperwork. And your paperwork says you're a schizophrenic.
And that's the lie. But you know,
This is harassment. Jaguar knows that this young girl has mental issues. She took her out of Detroit when she had no right to transport her across state lines. Okay? She had no right, because that girl was under the treatment of a doctor in Detroit. Now she's going to call her up and debase her for having a mental illness? Who goes after the mentally ill?
Yeah, listen to me, Illuminati, Shluminati. I'm just telling you what they got on your paper. I hear what you're saying, honey, but every doctor that I tried to sit you down with, you chased off.
First off, I still talk to that one lady that you sent me to.
Who, Holly?
That argument, we never did anything.
You talking about Holly?
Holy shit, yeah.
Holly that said she never wanted to speak to you again because that's what you told me?
I never told you that.
Yeah, you did. I asked you when you were going to go in a session, and you said that she told you never told me.
That's a lie.
No, that's what you told me. No, that's what you told me.
I never told you that.
Yes, you did. I asked you when we was in Louisiana. You need to start working with Holly again, and you said she never wants to talk to me again.
That's too third. Listen to what you say, because sometimes you say off the wall shit.
Yeah, I be saying off the wall shit. You're the schizo. I'm not saying anything off the wall. You told me that's what you said. See, this is the problem. When you start telling so many lies that you can't keep up with.
I'm not a liar.
Yes, you are a liar, Regina. Yes, you are. And everybody knows it. You lied on me. I sat there. Me and Sam watched your commentary, and we watched you lie.
You brought me out or took me out of Detroit to exploit me, right?
I didn't say I took you out of Detroit to exploit you. I said you were content. You are content. You came here for two reasons. To be content and for me to mentor you as an artist. You did neither one. Honey, you were exploiting yourself. And let's be honest, you were exploiting me. Let's be honest.
So Lagena just turned that around. She said, so it's okay for you to exploit someone with mental illness? And Jaguar picked up right away, and she turned it around and said, no, you're exploiting me. But really, Lagena is correct. She was exploiting a mentally ill individual knowingly, and then she got these two other guys involved in this charade.
Number one, you were very adamant that you weren't. I was giving you the opportunity to prove that you weren't. I was giving you the opportunity to prove that you weren't.
You thought I was lying, but I haven't been lying.
Oh no, honey, you've lied about a lot of things, and I watched you.
About what?
Listen to me. Everything you said on YouTube videos, you can't take back. You can't take back. You cannot take the things you said on YouTube back.
So now Jaguar admits that Lagena Gold came for content. Before she was saying she was never content. Now all of a sudden, yes, she is content.
Do you realize everything that I'm calling you a liar on is everything that came out of your mouth on YouTube?
You got that Mars and Pisces or Aries or whatever.
Now I got a moon in Aries and Pisces. Now you're talking all kinds of nuts. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. We got unfinished business.
What that mean?
That means wait to hear from me again, and I'll propose what I need to propose. You can say yes, you can say no. Whatever choice you make, you're a grown woman. You'll be able to live with the consequences. You'll be able to live with the consequences.
That sounds crazy as hell. How is she gonna call her back with a proposal? These two don't even speak. They don't get along. This is an enemy of Jaguar. Why would Lagena be waiting for her to call her back with a proposal? Please, Lagena, hang up the phone and get on with your life. Get away from this woman.
Then you should be able to live with the consequences of your actions. I'm just giving you. See, you gotta stop talking over me because I'm just talking facts to you. See, there you go. All right. See, now you're talking crazy. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, sweetie. But it's all right. It's all right. No, honey. Listen to me. Where are the DNA test results?
know Jaguar had a good run with Lagena when she was actively trying to prove that she was R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. And so I guess she's revisiting that content again because now she wants to create this storyline again with Lagena and going back and forth with Lagena. This is why she wants to call her back at a later date. She's putting her on notice. I'm going to be calling you. I'm going to be making content out of you again. Okay? Putting you on notice. Lagena Gold, run for the hills, honey. Do not pick up the phone the next time.
So the DNA test results that I have to go by myself?
No, because you got free for free.
For free? From who? I bought it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I got the whole receipt and I go post it online.
Are you kidding me? The 3 DNA tests, the one that King did, the other that was got by real life, you didn't have to pay for any of that.
I bought it.
Oh, so then you bought another one because you bought the other 3. That's not the point. The point is, where are the DNA results?
Girl, oh God.
Where are the DNA results?
Are you want me to find somebody to test it with? Yeah, let me find somebody.
What do you mean find somebody? You did a whole video saying that you got the results and then refused to read what the results were.
It's online.
Yeah, and you said it was inconclusive. That's a bullshit.
What?
You said they were inconclusive. It's bullshit.
Who you working with?
Take the DNA test.
Because I've been hearing things about you.
Take the DNA test. Take the DNA. Don't you start conspiracy theorizing me. Take the DNA test. Take the DNA test.
I need somebody to take the test.
Take the DNA. I don't have to find you anybody, child. I'm not running away. Listen to me. The day that I say Esther Roll and Ben Berean are my parents, then I gotta go find somebody. But I know who my mommy and my daddy is. I know who my parents are. I ain't gotta go find nobody. This is your life.
Then why you give a fuck? Why do you care?
Because that was your whole purpose for meeting up with me in the first place. That was the whole purpose of us meeting in the first place. For you to take the DNA. Take it.
Well, you said because I was
Take
to give you a
the DNA. Take
I did that.
Take the DNA. Take the DNA. Take the DNA test.
Take the DNA test.
Take the DNA test. I don't have to find your mother's family. I know exactly where your mother's family is at. If she's your mama, I know exactly where they at. It ain't my job. Take the damn DNA test.
Bobby his ass.
Take the DNA test.
Once I get the yes, I'm gonna do it.
No. Take the DNA test.
Once I get the yes, I'm gonna do it.
Take the DNA test. Once you've taken the DNA test, the results can be mailed to people for them to match the results against their own. Take the DNA test, period. Take the first step.
First of all, I'm still doing it. I'm still getting the proof. I already got
You keep saying you on. You sound like a nigga talking about he gonna pay his child support. Stop. Listen to me. If you really want people to respect you again, take the DNA test. Period. You've lost all credibility and all respect. Take the DNA test.
No, because I have people that are saying
Take
about me or love me. Going around like
Take
and saying different
the
things.
DNA test. Listen to me. You let Peter Griffin drag your ass in front of the governess. You let her drag your ass in front of the governess. You sat down. Yeah, you piping up. Why you getting so upset? Take the DNA test. Take the DNA test. Take the DNA test. Take it. Take the test. Take it.
You better go on the internet and apologize.
Sure.
This is crazy, guys. It sounds comical. It's like a comedy of errors. Jaguar already know the deal. She already know this child is not R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. But but she gonna torture her, okay? That's why she really called, to torture this child.
I will apologize to your face if it comes back. Take the test. Take the test. Oh, I am. That's never gonna stop. Take the test. It's been almost 8 months, goddammit. Take the test. Take the test. Then take the test. Then take the test. You ain't gotta start piping up and talking all sideways to me. Take the test. No, you coming around trying to make it seem like I'm a fucking liar. That's the problem. Take the test. Take the test. Listen to me. I'm not the one that drug your ass. I am not the one who drug your ass in front of the governess and left you there to look like fucking turkey. That was Monica. For the governess, I got proof that she didn't fucking lie. Anyway. You got proof that what fucking proof you got on the governess? I already knew how she was gonna play out. Already. She went online trying to make it feel like she knows something she don't know. Well, no. What you talking about? I'm talking about the governess for her friends. I got her ass. What you got? You need to leave that with you alone. You want to see my reading? You better go to the berry. Listen to me. You need to leave that witch alone. What witch? The governess. The Marion? The governess. If I don't mess with her, she told me that she's a fake ass witch. She's a witch. She's a fake one. She don't know what she's talking about. She's a miracle. Sweetheart. Listen to me. Take the test. Why would I ever? Take the test. Stop procrastinating. Take the test. When I'm procrastinating, but I already took the test. Oh, you got wanted like a DNA blood sample will find me. No, don't do that. Don't play that game. Take the damn test. What's the game? Take the damn test. Look, I gotta get ready to go. I will call you back when I have my. I will call you back when I have my official offer on how we can resolve this whole thing and bring it to completion.
What kind of resolution that Jaguar is talking about, folks, and bring it to completion? What in the world is Jaguar talking about? I don't understand. Is she gonna try to get money out of Lagena Gold and say maybe she's gonna show her some receipts and say, listen, I invested $5,000 out in you, and I need for you to give me back half of it. Is that the solution to the resolution that she's talking about? Or is she gonna say, listen, this is my proposition. You and I need to be working together. All right, let's get this storyline going again. Whatever money comes in, we're going to split it. People are still interested in you doing this DNA test. Is that what she's talking about? I don't understand, folks. Drop it in the comment section. What in the world is this woman talking about?
And bring it, like I said, you'll have your own choice. You can choose whatever you choose, and you're old enough to live with the consequences of your actions. But you need to take the test. What did I do to you? Nothing. Yeah, you did plenty to me, but it's all right. You told me you're going to get karma. I'm going to get karma. Honey, the shit that you got coming for you and the fucking nest that you in with that black hole, you don't need to be talking about karma. The black hole, why you kept coming over here? Because I was concerned for the children. And you know that.
Lagena does have a point. If it's such a black hole over there, where Genesis is at, why she kept going over there. Every minute she was running over there at Genesis. Don't have no place to take a shower, I guess. And she was in a place to sleep. Because at the time, she was sleeping in her car, folks. Allegedly. But that's what we saw. She would get up early in the morning in the car. Late at night, she would be in the car. So at the time, I believe her mother had an apartment and they had no lights. And so she was living over there at Genesis. When I say living, I mean in and out every minute. You can't tell me she didn't take a little siesta, a little rest, take a little shower. You can't tell me she didn't do those things. Jaguar, fess up, girl. You were sleeping over there, and you were taking your showers over there. It's all alleged, folks.
You know that. But you just, that's why we got into it, because I said you need to stop blaming the motherfucking secret. Blaming the what? Or you saying you're not going to help my kid's daughter get her money? No, I said I will help her get her money. I said I will. I said I would help her get her money when she turned 18, but not a day before. I ain't put $1 in Peter Griffith's pocket. Like I told you, I will help Aura collect everything that belongs to her. I won't do shit to help Monica, and I told you that. Tell me I'm lying. You also said you didn't care about the kids. No, I didn't say I didn't care about the kids. I said I don't care about what's going on over there because it ain't got shit to do with me. That's what I said. I never said I didn't care about the children. You said lie. And you know it. But that's okay, though. That's okay, though. That's okay, though. Take the test. Listen to me, sweetheart. Take the test. I'll call you back. I'll let you know what the offer. I'll let you know what. I will let. No. I said I would get in touch with Gladys Knight, and I told you when the time was right, and then you decided to go running off into DJ Peter Griffith's world.
And Lagena believed that Gladys Knight is going to be communicating with Jaguar. Jaguar has done enough on the internet that all these people who probably were once her friends are running now. They're running for the hills because they see the mental illness. And people do not want to bring down their brand and be associated with somebody throwing their son's ashes at people, rubbing the ashes on their face, admit to smoking the ashes, all the commotion at the airport, the mayor's office, cussing the cops out, going into the police station, cussing them out. People do not want to be associated with that. So you think Gladys Knight is now going to meet up with Jaguar, right, and discuss helping Lagena Gold? Come on now. Come on, people. Come on.
Why don't reach out to Gladys Knight? You tell that bitch to reach out to Gladys Knight. Oh, that's right. She can't. Because she don't know Gladys Knight. No, Monica. Like you picked the losing team, kid. You don't get to benefit from my network and my contacts while you're stabbing me in the back with my fucking enemy. I'm not stabbing you in the back. Oh, honey, come on. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it, babe. Don't. Take the goddamn test. I'll call you back. I'll call you back. I will call you back. God damn it. See, I don't miss this. I do not miss talking to your hard-headed schizo ass. Now listen to what I'm saying. I'll call you back with an offer. Take the test. Take the fucking test. I am with a test. I already took one test and I need to take another one, right? What were the results of the first test? What do you mean? Who I'm related to? Who you're related to? My heritage. And what heritage is that? They said I'm not Ghanaian, like people thought I was. Then what heritage are you? Huh? What heritage are you? They say Nigeria, Sierra Leone, and some other parts of other countries. Okay. Sierra Leone, where? That is just the country name, Sierra Leone. Yeah, I know where Sierra Leone is. You said it was something else. Oh, the other one, Middle East. Third parts of some European somewhere. Okay. Like I said, you need to take the test. I'll call you back with an official offer. Be and tell Monica I can eat everything in the world. Bye.
What a... Oh, my God. Did that just happen? I cannot believe that conversation. That was the craziest conversation I've ever heard. Jaguar just wanted to torture Lagena. She didn't know what to do with herself for that day. She didn't have poor TJ to cuss with and fight and and just drive her crazy. So she figured she was going to call a few people to do so. That's what it appears to me. Oh my, for the life of me, I don't understand why this young woman did not hang up that phone. Anybody else would have hung up, you know? Anyway, guys, drop your comments. It was crazy. That was the craziest conversation I've ever heard. Drop your comments. I'm over and out. I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like bell. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as yet. Thank you for watching.